Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live. How is everyone doing tonight? I am a little bit late. I've got a late start to cooking dinner. I was really tired, so I do apologize about that. And today my daughter started school, so I'm a little bit behind y'all, but I'm I'm gonna get on the ball here. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to add Chris Fletcher on there, Linda. Yeah, I should have added him on there too. Um, but it's like I was over there on my girl T Talk with your girl channel, and she was talking about BAN. The bitter. Well, that she was talking about. We'll talk. I'll say it later, but y'all know what BAN is. It's a lot of bitter baby dads out here. The bitter baby mom's club or bitter baby daddy's club. I'm sorry. That's what it is. These men will not let go. When they with you, they act like they don't want to be with you. They don't want you. They don't care if you leave. And the moment they leave, they do everything to prolong the divorce, to prolong the custody. My whole thing is when I was with you, you didn't want me. Now I'm divorced. You want to be all up, all up on me. What's up? These women gave you chance after chance after chance. You didn't want to get you didn't want to get yourself together. I should have put Offset up there too, along with Chris Fletcher and Eamon something. I should have had him up there too. But I don't know what it is because I'm trying to figure out here. The main one up there is Martell. Martell is stuck. Martell is stuck. He can't move on at all. He can't move on. He do anything he can to just be in Mel's present, to just for her to walk past so he can smell her. And I don't know why would women want to be with men who are still stuck on their ex-wife or their baby mama? I know Coleslaw can see it and feel, that Martell is still in love with Melody. And they say you don't miss a good thing until it's gone. And that's what these men right here are realizing. You don't miss a good thing until it's gone. Martell can't even get a business going. Nothing he do sticks. Or is it just his karma? Is that just his karma? The same thing with Ralph. He don't want Drew, right? He done made a goodbye song and everything, good riddance and everything. But why, sir, do you keep prolonging the divorce? Why do you want to stay in the basement? Why? It seems to me if you want to get rid of somebody, you don't want their presence around you or anything, you would do the correct thing and get you a little studio apartment or something and go on about your business. Since you can't stand Drew so much, won't you go on about your business, sir? Same thing with Eamon Sumter. Any little thing Tiana do, he taking her to court. But when you was with her, sir, you treated her like trash. You didn't want her. Now you see her with a nice man who she's dating, and hopefully she's getting her taking her time to get to know Aaron. He looks like a nice guy, but baby, let me tell y'all something. Looks can be deceiving, and I've learned that looks can be deceiving, guys. Very much so. It can be deceiving. People can come on this here internet and shine like a brand new penny, shine like a diamond. But once they off this internet, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. A lot of people get on here and fake their life, and that's not their life. And just like with the marriages, people get on here and fake their marriages, and that's not their marriages. I was just watching something on YouTube where where it was they were talking about the men who said they hate their wives. They don't want to be married to their wives, but they can't leave because of financial situations. Then we got the women, just looking at that too. women said they wished, they hadn't got married. If they knew what they knew now, they wouldn't got married. It was a couple of women on there crying. One woman was saying that she knows she has a good man and everything like that. He takes really good care of her. But she got with him when she was younger, and she keep thinking about what her life could have been. She said she had dreams of having a career, traveling the world and doing different things like that. And she said that she didn't do any of that. And she was on here crying. Then they went around asking women what are their biggest regret. And a lot of women said getting married. And a lot of them saying getting married too early, when they had a time to figure out who they are as a person, as a woman, and to, chase after their goals and dreams and stuff. And there was a lot of Caucasian women. They said they got married when they was like 17, 18, 19, and 20. They said they wish they hadn't did that. They wish they hadn't did it. Because you don't know who you are when you 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't think you really know who you are until you get maybe in your late 30s or something. You don't know everything. So a lot of people are regretting that, they said. They're regretting that they got married too early. And a lot of women that are married, they said they got good men, but she said they still are not aligned. Good men and everything. She said they just not aligned. A lot of women said they're not aligned. They said they would rather get off from work, come in the house, kick off their shoes, pour them a glass of wine or a cocktail, sit on the couch, read a book, or watch a show and just relax. They don't want to deal with, they said, a man, which is another child to them. Where they have, or they said they don't want kids. They don't want to be running after kids. They don't want to have to tend to no man. They said they just want to do what they want to do. I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. Getting off from work, sit on your couch and having you a nice glass of wine. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. But society will have you thinking that it's something wrong if you ain't got no boyfriend, if you ain't got no kids, or you ain't got no husband. It's something wrong with you. You ain't got no man? You ain't been married? You ain't married? What's wrong with you? Could it just be people just don't want that? But society would have you think there's something wrong with you if you ain't got no kids or you ain't married or got no man. This is the world we live in. Something got to be wrong with you. So that's where we at now, guys. Hello, Proud Mimi. Hello, Chanel. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Renee Bass. Hello, Linda Gamble. Thank you so much for coming over here, getting my channel together. Who else we got in here? Yes, there's a lot of people like that. Also, we're going to be talking about Melanie. She's having her TikTok live Saturday. Also, she's going to have a lot of new products dropping. She got a couple of commercials that I want us to look at. Also, they do have there has been an update in the T Hood case as well, where they are showing the pow pow marks on him, and they're saying that he had a pow pow too. He got pow powed a lot of times, y'all. So what's next for Kai and the Frost family? And I was scrolling through the YouTube streets and on IG and came across CK. He had an attorney on there, and they were talking about that he probably going to get off because there is in Georgia there are certain grounds like stand your ground, and also you have the right to protect yourself, but you also have the right to protect other people too. Like if somebody, like just say somebody was jumping on your child or your mother or auntie or uncle, and you there with a weapon, you have the right to protect orders. That's what the attorney was saying. So people were trying to say, well, he didn't do nothing to him, but we know that he jumped on him allegedly. But we're gonna talk about that too. Um, we're gonna talk about an update with Tamar Braxton because Funky Dineva got on here and honey, may friends like them never find me, okay? Calling them woman. Why are you calling Tamar a woman? If you and her was hanging out, you can't call her Tamar? I don't know what happened to that woman. Mm-mm. No, sir. Me and you will not hang ever again. So something happened to me, and you get on this here internet and keep saying woman. If you and her hanging and things like that, you don't call her by her name. You just call her woman. Then you got on here talking about for her teeth gone. She asked you for Dr. Heavenly number. If you and her as friends, why did you have to get on here and drop all that information? May you never find me as your friend because we already see how you roll. You didn't have to say for she lost 4 teeth. You didn't have to say she was asking for Dr. Heavenly number. What's with all that? Like people say, allegedly, he do not like women. Just saying, y'all. All right, let me get the housekeeping out the way. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. All things said on the channel are alleged and for entertainment purposes only, and in my very own opinion. Also, any clips or any music that you hear, it's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any music or any clips that you may hear on my channel. Also, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, fair use, fair use, fair use. That is also going across the screen with my disclaimer. Also, thank you, Linda, for putting this in the chat as well, the Section 107. Thank you so much. And then, guys, please make sure you follow me on my other platforms. TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, drop the T. Also, when you come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Please make sure that you are sharing the video and liking the video. And also make sure you're watching a commercial. That really helps my revenue. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's start off first here. We're going to have a conversation. Also, you can support the channel if you would like. You can support the channel. Don't mention any content creator's name in the page. Covered under the Fair Act of 1976. Thank you, Linda. You can also gift memberships or you can become a member for $2.99. Hit the like button, please, and thank you. Okay, guys, let's get the conversation started here. You said allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, Chris was charged for real estate fraud and his license was revoked. When did that happen, Linda? Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I did too. I heard Coleslaw will appear on the second half of the sinking ship on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I heard that as well. Why is Ralph's sister suing Drew? Oh, you got a lot of tea going. Okay. Yeah, T Hood autopsy was released today. He was piled in both lower thigh, stomach, butt, and back, 5 shots. I believe they were fighting on the floor before Kai started blasting everywhere. I think so too, because he's piled a lot of times. Hello, proud Mimi, my tea sipper. Hello, 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 Chanel Monet. Did I get everybody? Hello, my degree is real. Yes, please go register for Melanie TikTok Live on August the 20 live. The live will start at 2:00 p.m. Hello, TNT Gma. Hello, hello, hello. I just was, Linda was just telling me about Chris Fletcher. Really? Yeah, Funky Dineva was saying that lady. If y'all are friends, why is it that lady? So when they was out, was he calling her that lady or was he calling her Tamar? They said Texas, Georgia, and Florida is stand your ground states. Okay. Yeah, I was just saying it about Chris Fletcher. Thank you, Linda. Follow me on all platforms. That is going to be devastating to him and Nail's network, their income. Let me know where I can find that at, Lisa. I heard about Chris Fletcher today also. Oh, okay. I didn't hear about Chris Fletcher. Now that's going to be really bad, guys, for their income. If his real estate license were revoked, and he has a real estate, I think he has 2 real estate offices. Let me know if I'm too loud. I don't want to be too loud. I think Chris has 2 real estate offices. But they keep saying Neil Fletcher is the breadwinner in in their family. That's what they're saying. Because them daycares make money. I'm gonna have to if y'all see that, let me know. Someone send it to me. Let me know about Chris Fletcher. He was doing allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. You said real estate fraud? Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't want nobody losing income, but look how y'all. I'm just gonna say it. Karma is a bitch. Look how y'all treated Mel. Y'all did everything to get on that show. You know, went behind her backdoored her and everything. And look at God. Look at God. Made no friends ever find me like these people. What did he do to let that happen? You said Chris Fletcher owes the court or real estate board $15,000. Okay. You said the Fletchers are living above their means too. Very sad, if true. That is sad. Guys, you just gotta be yourself nowadays. You just really gotta be yourself and do you. Everybody wants to buy all the designer stuff. They want to be seen. And right now, guys, we're living in a very rough time. Do y'all see the price of food in these grocery stores? I don't get I don't get Quest or nothing like that. I wish I could get it. I just go in the store and look at these food prices. They are so high. Everything is like a dollar or two more than it was before. Everything then went up. Every single thing is sky high. A pack of chicken wings is 20 some dollars. You might find some for 18 or 19. A pot roast, $25, $20, $30. Everything is really, really high. The ground beef, everything is just high. So when they said, so those tariffs really didn't, the tariffs are really now starting to kick in, y'all. If y'all notice, the prices are starting to come in here and the United States slowly but surely. The prices are starting to, where you can see the tariffs. You can see it now. I went to the store, was it yesterday? I spent almost $200. I don't see what I spent $200 on. I really don't. I had a couple of packets of meat, but wasn't that much. And then some snacks and stuff for my daughter, lunch and some fruit and stuff for her. I couldn't believe it. It was just a lot. Um, what I usually do is try to go to Dollar Tree and get some of my box goods. And if they have name brand canned food and stuff, I try to get some stuff there. Like my noodles and stuff, spaghetti noodles, mac noodles and stuff like that. I try to get that there. But honey, y'all go in the store and look at them prices. You said brisket there in Texas is $97? Wow. And I love brisket nachos. I love brisket nachos. I love brisket, period. Um, TNTG Mom, you said he has 5 different counts each. Each count is $2,500. Yes, the prices are ridiculous. Yeah, Dollar Tree has went up too. Everything's $1.25, but I think it's going to go up again. They said it's getting ready to go up again, y'all. It's very bad. It's bad out here. So I'm trying to cut back as much as I can on a lot of stuff. So then my son is getting ready to go back off to college. We got to get him with, get his stuff where he can go. And then my daughter, like I said, started school today. So, and you gotta, start back going to the store getting stuff for lunches because my daughter, she don't like the school lunch. So you got to get stuff for that. And I try to get like, fruit and stuff like that as well. I just don't put all no junk in it. But, so that's another thing. And that's going to be expensive. And another thing, I hate it for the parents who get Quest because they cannot buy soda, juice, candy, chips, none of that stuff. Little Debbie cakes, none of that stuff. You cannot buy that on food stamps no more. So how's these people supposed to make lunches for their kids? Thank God I'm able to afford it because I only got one. But I'm talking about these people that got 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 kids. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. It's rough out here. Yes, we're going to talk about that TNTG Mom. Target CEO stepped down. And hello, Deborah. Yeah, he stepped down. But y'all know what? We as Black people, we are so powerful if we would just stick together. If we could just come together, and that's what they scared of, baby. If we could just come together, baby, we will be so powerful if we could just come together. Look what we did to Target. Because believe it or not, there were a lot of Black people shopping at Target. Believe it or not, there were a lot. And by us boycotting a lot of the Target, they're losing money. And we can do it if we would just stick together like our grandmother and great grandmothers and auntie did. During the civil rights, we could do it. We could shake the tables if we would just stand together and stand 10 toes down on what we said we're gonna do. If we could just do that, we would be so powerful. If we would do it. But some people, they'll go head on and just go do this, go do that. But if we could just stick together and do it, we could make a difference. Look how when we stopped riding the bus and, back there during the civil rights days, how much money they lost. I bet you they got their ass together then and say you can sit anywhere you want. Yes, guys, we just got to really come together and do what we need to do. Hello, Candy. Yeah, we need to boycott all things, for our A people, especially the NFL. We sure do. If they don't got no Black players out there, let's see how it goes. Okay, thank you so much, Linda. I'm going to check it in just a second here. This is going to be devastating to them. But, what goes around, come around. And then sometimes, I'm a little hot-headed. I see why Melanie sometimes she just sit back and watch. And you know, people that wronged her, she don't, you know, really have to do nothing to them. You know, other things happen to them. Now this is going to be devastating. What would you do for work? Well, I hope you get a lawyer, and you know, I hope you get a lawyer and try to beat that. But you know, if that's what God is meant to do, if that's meant for you that to happen to you, that's what it's gonna be. But you know, I told y'all I'm a softie. You know, I don't want to see nobody lose their income right now because we already in enough trouble with the, you know, orange man, Dorito man, and Cheeto man, you know, trying to take us down. And you know, there's a lot of people that are losing their jobs. There was a big fraud over there in, was it Illinois, with the Target corporate, the Target distribution, where they made a mistake on the worker's paycheck, and it was some type of loan on there that you can take out for $3,000 for your medical, but it was a glitch, and you if you pay back the $50, then you don't have to pay back the rest of the money. You knew that was a glitch, but somebody, they did that to somebody check, and there was some ringleaders going around telling people how to do it for $300 that worked at the distribution center, and they lost millions of dollars. Target did. And all those people that did that with their check got fired. Every last one of them. Because they're trying to say that people should have knew that was not true. That they had made a mistake. So if you needed a loan, it was something with medical. They were letting you take out a loan for $3,000, and then they had something on there where if you pay back $50, they'll forgive the rest of it. Something to that effect. They said it was a fraudulent scam going on at our Target distribution center, and there was so many people that got fired. So many people. One thing I tell you, if you want to have you a side hustle, whatever, don't do it at your main job where your source of income at. Whatever you're gonna do it on the side. Don't do it where your main source of income come from. Don't do that. Don't do it. It ain't even worth it. It ain't worth it. Let's see here. Yep, he's trying to close the museums, Proud Mimi, and rewrite history like they want it. Yes, because he's trying to say that our Black history is making people think slavery was bad. It was bad, sir. Who was it good for? You and your father and your relatives? It was bad. It was harsh. You want to sit here and glorify it? They talking about that slaves learn skills. What the fuck skills did they learn, sir? Getting beat? You said you heard they only got 6 episodes and they're getting ready to film their reunion. Yes, I heard that too. But I also heard they said Coleslaw is coming on at the second half because they said that Martell got wind that they trying to push him out. And I guess he wants Ariana to come on there now. Well, Ariana's coming on there now. I guess she's going to do something on there. But the second season, so if that, I'm assuming if they filmed the second season, she's coming on there. Because what season are they on now? Because like I said, I don't watch it. I don't watch it, so I don't know what season they on, but they said she's getting ready to come on there. Let me see here. But I just wish these men would go on about. Okay, thank you, Linda. Love and Marriage Huntsville, Chris Fletcher found guilty of 6 real estate violations. Ooh, this is. Let me get in my email here. Give me 1 second. Excuse me, my deal here. Um, you said the DOJ just released the Epstein files today, allegedly. If they did release them, they didn't what I want to say. They didn't put out anything in there that got to do with the orange man. They didn't took that out. They didn't black it out, or they didn't did something. If they released them, they did something where Donald Trump is not, excuse me, where the orange man is not nowhere in there. If they did do it. Let me go to my things here. And guys, y'all be careful with if you're out here dating and stuff like that. There are a lot of women coming up unalived. A lot. And then I do want to also start implementing into our lives, God, just a word of encouragement for all of our women that are going through things. I thought this would be very nice to share with you guys. But I posted these to my IG pages a lot. Allow yourself to shine without the desire to be seen. I'm going to read it again. Allow yourself to shine without the desire to be seen. You can be shining out here doing your thing, but you don't have to be seen. You don't have to be the loudest one, in the room. But when you walk in a room, you can command the room and go on about your business. I think a lot of people who are loud, and belligerent, they want to be seen. The people who wear all these skimpy clothes, they want to be seen. So that's where it says, allow yourself to shine without the desire to be seen. So you can shine and be just as cute as a woman walking around here with no clothes on. So always remember that. In 1 second. We got to get on these BANs, as my sis T Talk with your girls say. We're gonna get on the BANs in 1 second here. Where is it at? Give me 1 second here. One second, I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to bring it up here, Linda. Give me just a second. One second here. One second here. I got it on my phone here. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, we're going to talk about that as well. What else we talking about? We're going to talk about why is it so hard for these men to let go once they, made it up in their mind that, that they want to be out here in the streets doing a thing, cheating, doing anything and everything they can to hurt you. But then when you go and you let them be, what is the problem? What is the problem? Let me know what y'all think it is, y'all. What is the reason why they won't let the woman go? Why? Why? What is the reason that you guys they think they won't let the woman go? Why? Oh, okay. What would be the reason, guys? I'm just trying to figure this out. When you have did all you can to save the relationship, to salvage the relationship, everything, and then when you ain't got no more to give to the marriage or the relationship, you go. They come back harassing you. Why? Why do y'all think that is? What do you think the problem is? I'm just really trying to understand this, guys. We know predominantly about all these people that we got on the internet, right? We know. We know these women fought really hard for their marriages. We know that. Until they can't take it no more. And I'm gonna talk about Portia for a minute too, where Simon is doing everything he can to hurt her. Um, if I was Portia, and guys, one thing we do, we try to hold on to materialistic stuff when we're not happy. She don't want to. Portia don't want to get rid of the house. She don't want to let the house go. People are saying, "Let that fucking house go, Portia. Buy you another one." Because allegedly she didn't sell her other house, and let it go and keep on moving. Just keep going. People are saying to let it go. They tend just to let it go because it ain't worth it. So it ain't worth it, y'all. It's not worth it. Sometimes, you know what, guys? If you be in a house with just a blanket and a pillow at peace, do you know how good that is? Do you know? Do you know how good that is? You ain't got nothing else to give. What else do you got to give? And some of these people, I think they got it in their mind if they can't have you, nobody else can. But you did not want the woman. You did not want them. Your wife. You didn't want them. So I'm trying to understand this. Martell, you got 5 years, sir. What no other woman dare give you no damn 5 years, sir? Now I know some other women is down with sharing their man, do threesomes or whatever they got to do to keep their man. But Melanie ain't cutting that type of cloth, sir. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do it, sir. Now, just to get off subject for a minute, RASHEEDA and Kurt and Jasmine. They didn't got all three of them got acquainted. So I don't know if they sister wives or what they doing. But there is no way on God's green earth that I will be buddy buddy to a woman that tried to destroy my marriage and I had a side piece by a side baby with my husband. Now I would say hi and bye to her. That's it. As far as coming over to my house and chatting on up, no. Now, if I were to get divorced and then my husband and I move on and we get into different relationships and they might, have to come to something, yeah, I'm okay with that. But a woman who actually knew I was married and cheated on my husband and got a baby, no, man, no, sir. No, we ain't gonna, I will say hi and bye to you in front of the child. But see, that's a big if. Because if you have a baby on me, I ain't staying. I'm not staying. But for RASHEEDA, if you done decided to stay with the man, If you see her, just say hi and bye and keep it moving. Just be cordial. But to have conversations, to have her stay in my uh vacation property with us, and then my mama is hanging out with you, knowing what you did to my family, baby, this picture don't seem right. Why would RASHEEDA mama be hanging out with Jasmine? This woman cheated with my husband, had a baby on him, and now my mama going to strip clubs and going out with him? No, ma'am. We're not family. Your child is family. You know, we not family. So I don't know where these people getting this information from. No. Because I'm trying to figure it out to me. Just because you got a baby by somebody, that means that you have to interact with the woman, the baby mama, let her come on family vacations with you. Well, we can just pick up your son and keep it moving. Then we got to let you come to family barbecues. Okay? Now my mama hanging out with you? No, no, ma'am. I ain't never seen no weirdo shit like this in all my life. Just weirdo. My mama would never. I don't know what type of mama y'all got, but my mama would never. That's a betrayal to me. Or maybe RASHEEDA mama ain't looking at it like that because I guess she done seen something. Like they cool with it, I'll be cool with it. So the thing I can think of. Because my loyalty is to my damn daughter. And you hurt my damn daughter? No. No. But I just was never even thought about nothing about no threesome or sharing my man with somebody. I never thought like that. I wouldn't dare do anything like that. Because I'm gonna always be uno number one. I'm gonna be uno number one, right? That's who I am. And if my mate or whatever telling me he need more excitement in the bedroom, you know, and tell me another woman, then that's my cue. We need to get divorced and we need not to see each other no more. Because how would you be on the foot telling me I need more spice in the bedroom when I ask another man to join us? How would you feel about that? You ain't going for it. And I don't understand why these couples bring a third woman into their bedroom. Tell them to spice things up. Baby, if it ain't spicing with the shit I'm cooking up, it won't get no spicy. But if you think for 1 second I'm gonna allow a third woman to come to the bedroom, you got another fucking thing coming. If it ain't spicy enough for you, then maybe I'm not the woman for you. Because I'm all good with trying new things, but when you keep trying to bring another man or woman into the bedroom, then that's when you probably get clocked. Because if what we doing ain't spicy enough, it ain't gonna get no more spicier. Just saying. I'm not doing it. Let her do it. Let the other bitch do it. Because I'm not her. I'm the other one. I'm not her. No, you know, a lot of people do everything for their man. But my man, I'm not one of those for your man women. I'm not her. Sorry to inform you, I am not her. I'm surely not her. For my man. Not her. Just saying. Not her. But hey, I can't tell nobody what to do in their bedroom. Whatever you want to do in your bedroom is fine with me. Whatever you do, because I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I'm just saying, I'm what I ain't gonna do. And it's all right for me to say what I'm not gonna do, but I don't tell other people what to do in their bedroom. If y'all, you know, people think they need to do that's what they need to do to spice up their relationship, you go right ahead, but not me. I'm just not gonna do it. Let me get to this. Okay, so I did find the video, guys. Shout out to Diana Rose. I hope she don't mind me using a little clip of her. I hope she don't mind. Shout out to Diana Rose. This is her commentary. So she, you know, all credits go to her because this is her commentary. So shout out again to Diana Rose. If you guys don't follow her, please go and follow her. Okay, guys, I'm just going to show y'all a little bit of it. Um, and I hope Diana Rose do not mind me using this. Shout out to her.
He said he owns a barbershop, a real estate office, and a cleaning company. Okay. And as of March 20th, that real estate office is down a real estate license, according to everything that I read. So y'all get ready for this. Okay. Again, shout out to the plug, because I literally, my mouth dropped and hit the floor.
Again, guys, shout out to Diana Rose. This is her work here. So let me go back here, guys. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back here. And make sure y'all go follow Diana Rose. She has very good commentary. That's one of the other content creators that I do follow.
I am Diana Rose, and I bring a
Okay, here we go.
That real estate office is down a real estate license, according to everything that I read. So y'all get ready for this. Okay. Again, shout out to the plug, because I literally, my mouth dropped and hit the floor. But according to the documents that I read, Chris got 6 violations that got his real estate license in the state of Alabama snatched. And each of those violations carried a...
You just go listen. Well, they should have that. They should have that with male daycare. Let's hear it, guys. And this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes. Wow. Wow, y'all. This is bad. Right. Yes. Wow, those are a lot of charges for him. Now, him and Nell Fletcher should have that money. 15,000. Oh wow. Okay, guys. So what do y'all think here? I didn't want to. Let me know. Can y'all hear the charges? Because if not, I'll read again. Let me know. Put a one in the chat if y'all could hear the charges for Chris Fletcher. Because if not, I'm going to play it again. Let me know in the chat if you guys heard the charges for Chris Fletcher. Chris Fletcher. Because if not, I'll read. We're going to read them again. Okay, let me read them again. I do apologize. Let me read them again. Let me read it again. I do apologize, guys. Let me. Okay, so I'm gonna put a. Okay, guys, put a one in the chat. I'm going to play it. Put a one in the chat if you can hear it. Can y'all hear it now? Okay, wait a minute.
In
How
his
about now?
family, he basically was acting as the agent and he
Can y'all hear
misrepresented
now?
that property or was dishonest, or they're saying he committed some sort of fraudulent act around it. Guilty. That's what it says there. Y'all see it on the screen.
Okay.
Next up, same date, guilty, $2,500 fine. Y'all see the section there, and this time it is saying it was failed to disperse earnest money to the designated consumer after a written agreement was signed by both parties of the sales transaction. So after selling a home, or earnest money is actually what you receive at the beginning of a sale to say that it's a good faith amount of money. So you give that money in earnest, right? Like, I'm going to buy this property, and they're saying that he didn't give it back.
Shout out to Diana Rose for getting this information. And please go follow her if y'all have
Next
not
up,
followed her.
engaged in conduct which constitutes or demonstrates dishonest dealings, bad faith, or untrustworthiness. Failed within a reasonable time to provide information requested by the commission, investigator, or auditor.
Wow. Chris.
Violation number 4, changed the address of his place of business and failed to notify the commission in writing within 30 days. That was violation number 5. And violation number 6, this is the last one. Failed to have a place of business that meets the requirements for a place of business.
Don't they got a real estate office?
So where was he operating from? His house? I don't know. Anyway, these are all the violations that he has been found guilty of. Again, it was 6, each with a $2,500 fine behind it, a total of $15K. Now, from what I'm understanding, there may be an appeal in place. There may be an appeal in place. We will see. Although these violations are serious, child, and they are, there is a pathway. I'm going to say this. There is a pathway in Alabama to potentially regain a license after losing it, even for, charges up like this. So if you've been found guilty, you could still move forward with getting your license back. Typically, there is a process that takes between 1 to 5 years, and then it is, it could be determined by the commission's office if they would require a longer period of time.
Okay, guys, what do we think? What do we think about this? What do we think about Chris losing his license? Now, shout out again to Diana Rose. This is her commentary, and if you guys don't follow her, please follow her. She's a good content creator, so she gets a lot of information and put it out here on these YouTube streets. So shout out to her. So all credit goes to Diana Rose for bringing us this information. Why do you think Chris had to go these routes here? Why wouldn't you give people back their earnest money? And again, if he works out of a real estate office, that's what I've seen on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I see Neil walking into his office, and then he was talking about building another office, and they were talking about having Marceau do the work on it. So how is he working? How he don't have a place to work for business if we seen the two houses on Love and Marriage Huntsville, his office? Ain't that he's working out of an office? So I'm confused. Is that like a setup or a stage or something? Because if I'm not mistaken, haven't we seen Neil and people go to Chris's real estate company to talk to him? Even his kids. So is that not a real real estate office? Allegedly. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. All those people on that show have court cases and mails. The only one who hasn't done wrong except Mary Martell. That's it. You right about that. But okay, y'all. What have we been seeing on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Don't we see Chris at his office when his kids go to visit him? They'll go to visit him. So are we thinking that that's not a real real estate or real office then? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Is that not a real office? Those are unethical people. Can men and are up for fun scammers? Yes. This doesn't make no sense. You said no. Chris is always at Mel's daycare. Well, when I've seen him, Chris would go. Neil would go over there to his office. And then, Chris Jr. would come to his office and talk about it because I've seen it in some scenes. So was that all just for make-believe then, guys? They just stage stuff to make it look like they running a business? Allegedly. Allegedly. We're going to say allegedly. And make sure, guys, when you come in, you're hitting that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Everybody, I guess everybody doing some shit. That's what I'm taking at. Everybody doing something. And I think that they use Melody, Chris and them to get on that damn show. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody said. They used them to get on that show. It don't make no sense, y'all. They used Melanie to get on that show. People watch that show just to see them lie in real time. None of what they portray on that show is real. You don't think so, Candy? Because that's what I'm starting to believe. We got 34 likes and 42 in the chat. Can you please just give a thumbs up? It don't cost you anything to like the video, to share the video. It don't cost you anything else. It don't cost you nothing, guys. Don't cost you nothing. Now, remember, guys, just a quick minute. I want to get off of that for a minute. I want to talk about DoorDash. She was this popular YouTuber that came on the internet, took the internet by storm, girl. Guys, she was telling everyone, get your pretty ass. If you are pretty, get your pretty ass on YouTube. You're gonna make all this money, right? She was telling people to quit their job. Telling them we weren't put here, we weren't designed to be put here to work, right? She was telling all these people to quit their job, right? And you know what happened? A lot of people listened to her and quit their job. And you got to know with YouTube, your income is up and down. You're not at the same income. You know, you make stuff from your membership, you make stuff from super chat, super stickers, your Cash App, and then also from or it's on the tip of my AdSense, right? So you don't know if people don't watch your video, you're not getting paid. Okay. So she started coming on this here internet, and people make 1,000 of videos about her. You know, she was blogging her life of stuff she was going, been going and stuff. She went on all type of road trips, vacations. She was, eating all these fancy restaurants and all this and that. Okay. She has no kids, nobody in the world with but herself, right? So now she done told us to quit our job, right? So then she gets on the internet here and start begging, telling her she ain't got her rent money. She ain't got her car note money. She ain't got her light bill money. But if everybody would have listened to you, DoorDash, they wouldn't have no money to donate to you. Right? And my whole thing is that I think, people say she's scamming. Okay? Also, this lady had a product called Smile Curls or what have you. And she ran off with the people money, allegedly. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. She ran off with the people money, right? She said that she didn't have the money to make the product and send out the product. So my question is, why didn't you refund the people the money? This happened about 5 or 6 years ago. And now she's on another page. Now she's back to selling the hair products, right? And she's using the money that she get from the hair products to buy products. So you're really not making a profit off of it. Curl smilers. So you're really not making the money off of it because you got to use the money that you make from the orders to make more orders and then ship it off. Then you get on the internet here and asking the people for Cash App donations to pay your rent. You asking for Cash App donations to pay your electric bill. You're asking for Cash App donations to pay your car note. Now, if all these people would have listened to you and quit their 9 to 5, how would that would have looked? But some people did, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. By listening to her, some people did quit their jobs. Some people do. And these content creators are not playing with her. So I'm just going to show you. If y'all don't know who DoorDash is, she blew up on the internet last year for telling everybody to quit their 9 to 5. And if you're pretty, get your pretty ass on YouTube because you're going to make a lot of money. Now she done put up here another thing that her light bill is due. Now, I wouldn't dare come up here and ask y'all, tell you guys my damn light bill is due. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to y'all. I just appreciate y'all coming over here and listen to my commentary. This lady started with her YouTube from doing DoorDash. That's why they call her DoorDash. But she gets up here on the internet and say, how much money she made, $7,000, $8,000, $9 from YouTube, right? But then now you're asking people for money to pay your bills with. So this is DoorDash, guys. If y'all don't know who she is, I'm going to show y'all. She get on this internet here and ask for cash app donations for rent, light and gas, and telephone bill. So listen, 30 minutes. We're going to listen to her for a minute.
We got the order. DoorDash!
This is DoorDash. This is how she get on here every day. Pretending like she crying.
I have literally one day left to make the money for my electricity. I've been up since 5 a.m. and I have not received any orders for DoorDash.
This lady says she owes.
But I still only need $160. I have the rest because it's $253.
Some on a light bill.
So I'm gonna drive around and see if I can get some orders. Oh my God! I just got a $27 order for PetSmart to do 2 orders for the same customer for $27. So, but I am looking for.
We're going to speed it up just a little bit, guys.
Okay.
We're going to...
and then we got $1,000 that I had to pay for.
Okay, we're going to go here, y'all. So she gets on here every day, asking for money for a light, asking for money for a light bill, or rent, and her permit. But she do DoorDash, but when she went viral, she made like 10,000, some of it 7,000. But she get on this her YouTube here and asking.
Hey, I'm picking up Uber Eats orders not up
this
here
is,
yet.
her name is today.
Oh, let me see.
1 hour later.
I just got a $9 order for Best Buy, but I just called my electricity people, y'all, and they said that I could possibly do another extension. Now, the money from the hair products, that went to shipping, that went to ingredients, that went to mailing the product. But I tell y'all, I've had to start back over with my hair products. So all the money I made was put towards starting back over. I had no ingredients, I had no jars, I had no bottles, I had no, like, everything I had to order. Shipping these orders is over $600 to ship all these orders. Ingredients.
Now, why didn't you think about all of this before you got the orders? That's my question. So basically, the money that people give you, you go and re-up with it, and you don't make no profit from it. So what's the point of you selling your hair care products if you're not making no product from it? No profit from it. And this is what people say she did last time and scammed them out of their money.
I had to buy whole new bottles and everything. That was about $600, so that's $1,200 right there. And then we got $1,000 that I had to pay for.
So she said that a lady that was on her YouTube page told the church what she was going through, and they collected $1,000 for her, so she's able to pay her rent. Well, I never heard of them paying nobody rent. You don't even go to that church. So she's saying that she got a cash app for $1,000 for the church that one of her followers asked the church for. And they sent her $1,000. They took up a collection at church. So this is what you're gonna do every month, DoorDash. You're gonna say, get on here crying so much you ain't got your rent money. And the people that work, you want us to give us our money through Cash App and through Cash App. And while we are here slaving and everything, because you said you're not gonna work, that's not what's in God's plans for you. But then you want us to give us our hard-earned money, our hard-earned money, or what have you. This is what she expects to do. Now this is her cue. Tell me now she only need $140 some. So that's the cue to send money to her Cash App. And these people have. So they've been paying for her rent, they've been paying for her light and gas and her car note. So people have been Cash Apping her money. But what did you do with that money when that you made from YouTube, the $10,000? Oh, I forgot. You went all out of town. You went to go see your sister, who you said you don't talk to. Your mama, you said you don't talk to because they bullied you about your weight. But as soon as you get some money, you take your ass on over there to Atlanta, where your mama and your sister don't live at, and in front like you got it like this and everything. So my question is to you: why would you rather ask your family to borrow some money than to come on this here internet dry bag, talking about your light and gas is getting ready to get cut off, your rent is due, you're gonna be evicted, they're gonna repo your car? None of these things happen. Take your mind, guy. None of this happened. But you got some people that get on here and don't understand and believe all this crap. But you told the people to quit their 9 to 5. That's what you said. Just saying. This makes no sense.
It's just, y'all. So all the money I made with my hair product went back to starting over. So but I am back on track. This electricity bill is the only thing that I have.
So let me know what y'all think about this, guys. That the subscribers are paying her rent. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about that. Why would y'all feel if I come on here every day asking y'all, hey y'all, I need mortgage money. Y'all, I need my car note money, even though I don't have. Y'all, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. Playing while I'm on this live here. I do apologize about that, guys. Okay, so where we at? So this is a content creator that people are talking about her a lot because every month her subscribers pay for her rent, her light and gas bill, and her car insurance. Her car note, because she get on here every month asking people to send her cash apps because she's going to get evicted. So I guess her subscribers don't want her to get evicted, so they send her cash app to make sure she pay her rent, her light and gas bill, whatever else she needs. And other content creators have come against her, saying that why she on here scamming the people out of their money. Now, some content creators did listen to her in regards to quitting their job and thought they were going to get the same ad revenue, and they didn't. They didn't get it. And They were furious with her. So she had these people thinking that they were going to earn the same amount of money she did. So, this is the things that she did, guys. And a lot of people were calling her out on it, saying that she was wrong for doing this. I tell y'all, if y'all would like to donate to my Cash App or Super Chat or Super Stickers, y'all can. I don't come on here demanding you guys do nothing because it's all, I'm just good with y'all even coming over here and looking at my video. The other stuff, I can take care of that. But I said, if you guys want to do a Cash App, Super Chat, or Super Sticker, that's your choice to do. I don't come on here saying that's what y'all got to do. But this lady, she get her, she come on here every, she can get on here. She coming on here every single day telling people to quit their jobs. That's what you do. So this is the this is her right. This is her video right here telling people to quit their job. I don't agree with that. You don't tell. So this is her video right here telling people to quit their job. This is her right here, guys. She went viral for telling people to quit their 9-to-5 jobs. Listen to this shit.
Morning, y'all.
If you're broke, get your ass on YouTube right now.
I just wanted to say thank y'all so much for the love and support you have shown me. It means more than you know. I am just in such a beautiful space, and I just wanted to let y'all know that life is not easy for anybody. And we all have gone through things in life that have put us in positions that do not make us look like the best person in the best light. And I was just thinking earlier about how we are taught to go to school, get a job, get a degree. But when we become entrepreneurs, we aren't given a leader to help us through the process. But as soon as we come out the womb, we're given a social security number. As soon as we learn to drive, we're given a driver's license number. But when we become entrepreneurs to create our own business, we're not given a leader. Of course, you're given a person. Once you apply for a business, you're given, I forget the name of it, but you got to pay $200 for it a year. And you're given that person to keep over your account as an LLC. But it starts with an R. I forget the name of it. But as an entrepreneur, if you mess up, if you don't pay your taxes, or if you don't do something in life that we don't afford to keep selling a product, you're just under all of the mess, and I'm going to make sure that all my debts are paid. And I keep going, and I keep believing, and I keep uploading, and I keep it's going to be paid off. Everything that keep pushing, keep believing, keep going. And baby, I tell you, listen, it hurts right now and you feel like giving up. Do not. That is the time when you go harder, you push more, you put out more content, you invest more. And
so y'all see this title, if you're broke, get your
try
ass
to tear
on
him
YouTube
down.
right now.
You will be the person to save even those who want to see you lose. You are the person.
So how do y'all feel about that? About her telling people to get off of YouTube? How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? About her telling people to get off, quit their 9-to-5, and to get on YouTube. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? If I get on here telling y'all, now this is what she talking about the church and paid her rent. Y'all, this is she talking about the church and paid her rent, y'all. Look at this.
Sorry, but I received it. Oh my God. I received $1,000 to pay my rent. I'm sorry I'm whispering because it's 5 o'clock in the morning, but oh my God, yeah. I received.
This is all a scam, y'all.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
This is ridiculous.
I received $1,000 to pay my rent, y'all. And not only that, I'm so tired of crying. And I know y'all so tired of seeing me crying. But I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I am so.
This is a shame that you get on here and ask your followers to pay your rent.
Because I did not want an eviction. I did not.
This
I
is
did not
sad.
want an eviction on my credit. I did not want to be evicted.
This is sad. Sad. This is sad. So you want us to donate cash after you because you won't work a 9 to 5 because that's not your purpose. But you getting on here asking for money for your rent. She said the church took up $1,000 in donations for her to pay her rent. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe that that happened. I don't. She said she's not designed to work a 9 to 5 job. She's an entrepreneur. But then, how do you think the people that's giving you cash apps are giving you cash apps if they don't have a job? You think all the people that's your subscribers or members don't have no job? How is they getting the money to give you a cash app if they don't work? You should be working. This don't make no sense, guys. That's why a lot of people think that content creators are scammers. Because this right here. This right here.
Thank you so much. And not only that, but I checked. Oh my God, I can barely talk.
This is so.
I checked my YouTube revenue, and I made $222 yesterday. I'm so grateful. And not only that,
she's scamming, guys.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. And I'm whispering because my neighbor can hear me. Y'all, my neighbor is so.
You don't want the neighbor to be begging for money?
Nosy. I was in my bathroom one day and I was just talking and she hit my ceiling. And
this don't make no sense how people are allowed to get on here and scam.
And then I dropped
so every month she get on here talking about she ain't got no money for her rent.
What?
Can they do donations? Can they send her money?
From below
this is not right, guys. This is not right.
So I'm whispering.
You should be lucky people come and look at your damn video.
I paid my rent. I made $222 from YouTube revenue yesterday. And my hair product, y'all, I've made close to $2,000 with my hair product. You know, a lot of people are coming against me for asking for help, y'all. They are, and I found out that when you make videos on YouTube, you make money. And so a lot of people are using my name and talking crazy and saying I'm this and that because I asked for help.
You do it every month, though.
I don't like it. but I needed it.
It's nothing wrong with asking your subscribers or your members for money, but you do it every single month. So it's like you pimping your subscribers because you don't want to work a 9-to-5 job, but they do work a 9-to-5, right? So that's how they're able to send you cash app to get your rent and light bill paid and your car note paid. So you need to go get a job.
It is so bad. And so many people are afraid to ask for help. And I realized that I was putting myself through so much anxiety. I was sad. I was depressed. I was hitting curbs, y'all. One day I was driving.
I've had enough of her because she pisses me off. Okay, guys, I wanted to show y'all that video because this is what when she went viral, because she told people to quit their 9-to-5 job, don't be a slave to the job and everything, right? Some people did follow her lead because she was showing her ad revenues and stuff like that. They did follow her lead. And y'all can go on her page. Her name is DoDash. Y'all can go on her page and y'all can see all the videos yourself. And this is for teaching and educational purposes only. Don't let these people trick y'all out of your money. Tell them if they need money for their lighting, gas, electric bill, and car note. Don't do that. Don't let these people trick y'all out of your damn money. Okay? I'm sure God didn't put me here to work, but I work. But you saying that you can't work no 9-to-5 because that's not what God got in store for you. Okay. Well, lucky you. You know, it ain't right. And you got some older people that are on here that feel sorry for her and cash apping her money, 50, 100. And that no way by means if I'm hating on her, but don't scam the supporters, guys. Just, you know, that's just me keeping it real. Don't scam them. Don't scam them. Don't do that. And Ringo TV, and a lot of other content creators make videos about her, about how she's scamming the people out of their money. Now, if I get on here every day and say, guys, I'm in a tough bind, I don't have no money to pay my rent. Y'all, I don't know what y'all going through. Y'all might got some issues y'all going through. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm a mama, I'm a wife, and I am a grandmother. Okay? So why would I get on here telling y'all this and telling y'all to cash at me or Venmo me? This is ridiculous. To scam people out of their money. This is ridiculous. Yes, she has a nice apartment, but you can't afford that apartment. So you need to put it, move with something cheaper. Where your rent is not $1,500 for a 1-bedroom. You need to move somewhere else. Because I don't think it's right for the subscribers to get on here and have to pay your bills for it. And you see how she do clickbait where she looking so sad. I'm gonna get my car repossessed. I'm gonna get evicted. I don't want to get evicted. All this stuff. It's not right. Not right. I don't get no cash apps or super chat or super stickers. Do y'all see me coming on here complaining and say, hey guys, I haven't got no super chat or super stickers? I don't come on here and complain. I let you know it's on your own free will or what you feel in your heart if you want to donate something to my channel. But I'm not going to ever get on here and say, y'all, I need money donated because I ain't paid my light bill. I ain't paid my rent. I'm not going to do that. She does this every month. Her name is DoDash. Check her out, guys. Start from the beginning. People even pay for her surgery. She has another page called Latoya Jones that she has subscribers over there. She lost 100 pounds, but she had a lot of excessive fat, of the sagging and stuff. She went on there, did a GoFundMe, and raised up the money to get her skin removed and tightened. So this is not nothing new. This is what she does. And you got elderly people and everything on here feel sorry for her and send her money. It ain't right, guys. And I just wanted to show y'all that. It ain't right. But then she get on this here Beyonce internet talking about, why is everybody attacking me, making videos about me? Because you're scamming the people out their fucking money. You got senior citizen on here that barely is getting by, and you telling them that you can't pay your rent. You need to find some cheaper. That's all I gotta say. Find some cheaper. That's all. That's all I want to say, guys. Find some cheaper. You said she better get on Section 8. My job is open 24/7. She will have to go with me on a first call. Yeah, but Linda, she do this all the time. You see her put her light bill up there? Tell me she owed $254, and then all she needs is $160. So that's her key, telling her subscribers or people that are watching her to go donate to her Cash App. I do not do that. I do not do that to y'all. Because how do I know what y'all are going through behind closed doors? It's school time. Y'all got to get uniform for y'all kids, shoes and socks and bras and everything for y'all kids. But you coming on here talking about that you need help. Where's your sister, your mama, the one that you said you didn't talk to, but then we see you go on a trip to Atlanta to go reunite with them? Why aren't you asking them, your sister and your mama, for help paying your rent? Why aren't you doing that? Just saying. I don't have no ill will towards no content creator, but if you're out here scamming, I'm gonna call your ass out. What do y'all think about it in the chat, guys? Yes, Deborah, they're coming out calling her out for scamming people. And this doesn't make no sense, guys. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. Let me see if I can find her other page, Latoya Jones. They paid for her skin removal because once she lost all the weight, she then needed money for the skin removal. She needed money for her skin removal. She raised that. She went to the GoFundMe app, and people donated money to her to get her skin removed. All the excess sagging skin, she got that removed. People were donating money to her. This is wrong, guys. This is wrong. And so many levels, it's wrong. It is. It's wrong. It's wrong. It is. You scamming people out of their damn hard-earned work money. But let you tell it. You told them to quit their job. You told these people to literally quit their job. So the 9 to 5 is not for you. This makes no sense, guys. What do y'all think about this? Do y'all think she's scamming? Hey, Lady Pooh. Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Lady Pooh, she said that she's not getting no job because God told her that, she's not meant to work a 9 to 5 job. She has no kids, nobody but herself. She gets on here every day, 2 and 3 times a day. Now she got her rent money. She said somebody collected her rent money for them at their church. And now she gets on here. Now she's talking about her light bill. Now she's talking about her light bill needs to be paid. Well, shit, should I get on here and say my damn light bill needs to be paid? My car note needs to be paid, and my mortgage? That's what it's feeling like. Because they sent her Cash App. She raised the money up to get her rent paid, and then now she's talking about on here that she get her light and gas bill paid. Then she get on here with these fake crocodile tears. It's wrong, y'all. It's wrong for you to juice your subscribers out of money. And I'm just going to call it like it is. It's wrong. So that's who DoorDash is, guys. She blew up on YouTube for telling people to quit their 9 to 5. and get their ass on YouTube. If you find, get your ass on YouTube before you can make some money. Quit your job. And these people said that, they didn't get nothing out of this, but they quit their job and they did go on YouTube. But you know, you got to have so many hours and so many subscribers to get monetized on YouTube, right? Got to have so much money and things like that to get monetized on YouTube. Got to have, you know, get enough following to get monetized on YouTube. And I did just that. I'm not getting on here telling y'all every day, hey guys, I'm getting ready to get put on my house. If you would like to donate to my Cash App, Super Chat, or Super Sticker, I will really appreciate it. I don't get on here saying that to y'all. No, I don't. I said, if you would like to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to do it. She gets on here, put a light bill up here. And some people say the light bill is even fake because I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My light bill don't look like that. So maybe different states have different ways their light bill look. Okay? Just saying. Just there, she said she was not put here to work a 9-to-5 job. But you on here asking for Cash App, Vimo, and everything. So if the people will listen to you, they're going to have no money to sing you. Just saying. Just saying. This makes no sense, guys. None. Because you have class and would not do that. You're right, probably me. I don't do that. I just appreciate y'all even coming to listen to my commentary on my channel. I appreciate that. And always at the beginning or the end, I say, if you would like to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to do that. I don't come on here saying that, okay, I can come over here and use my flood, for example. My that bagged up in my basement. I had 5 inches of water in my basement. I could use that. Guys, our basement flooded. You know, I lost everything in my basement. If you guys could cash out me to my Cash App me to help me get some of the stuff back I lost in my basement. Y'all probably look at me like I was fucking crazy. Like I was trying to scheme y'all. I con y'all out of some shit. Shit happens in life. Yes, it does. It does. It does happen. My water tank is unreplaced. I mean, got to get replaced. My basement got to get scrubbed down and all type of chemical stuff so don't get mildew, which we already did that, but I want them to do it again. All my summer and winter clothes are downstairs, purses and everything that I had in totes that by the time I went down there, they were floating on top of the damn water. But do I get on here and say, guys, could y'all help me out? No. That's my responsibility. I'm gonna handle that. Just saying. Just saying, guys. Some people are I don't know. Just saying. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to Martell. So, guys, what do y'all think should be done with Martell? Now that we got the RP out of the way, what's going to happen in court with a child custody case? When he said he still don't want his kids on the internet, but he's posting Miles Morales. What do y'all think is going to happen when they go back to court here in September? Let me know what y'all think. I'm more than willing to hear what you guys think. Because it makes no sense, guys. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. We're going to talk about here. We're going to talk about just a second here. Y'all, what we're gonna talk about Martell and Ralph and all the BANs people that I have on my thumbnail. What do y'all think is a reason that these men won't let go of their women? What do y'all think it is? If they cheated on them, lied and did all this and that, now the woman is gone. Why are you trying to backpedal and come back? Why? Why? So what do y'all think it is? Let me know what y'all think it is, guys. Moving on. Update for the autopsy report here. Update, guys, for T Hood. It says here, updates, autopsies released in T Hood shooting. Excuse me, Pow Pow shows he was Pow Pow in the back, thighs, butt, and abdomen. So this is right here where he got Pow Pow that, guys. If y'all can see it, right? He got Pow Pow here, Pow Pow here, Pow Pow here, and here. That's where he got Pow Pow that, guys. Now, I understand if her brother's trying to help her. Look at her lip. Look at her neck and her face. They said, oops, cops say that T Hood pow-powing death could possibly be a case of self-defense as an investigation continues. Oh, wow. T Hood's sister accuses Kelsey Frost of setting him up, says her brother fatally shot him, cleaned up the scene, and went into hiding. If it is self-defense, you wouldn't run from the scene. You would stay because you did nothing wrong. Let me know what y'all think about that. It says at a Frost cave, set my brother up. She had her brothers blank him and say she didn't know he blanked my brother 5 times in the back and in the stomach and chest. They cleaned it up and hid the brother so the police wouldn't find the weapon or him. That's what the sister is saying. She stated that he was leaving and her brother pow-powed him and said her and him. Self-defense on what? Shaking my effing head. If you don't know what the F you talking about. Okay. All right, guys. So that's what they said. They said it was in self-defense, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. So I'm going to follow this story, guys, and see what happens. Because they got to go GoFundMe up. And they're trying to raise money for the funeral and for the kids. Also, let's get into this. Y'all surprised Target CEO officially stepped down as revenue continues to plummet due to ongoing boycotts and inflation. You should step down. You took away the DI and won't want to play in our fucking face. We showing you who the fucking boss is, okay? You need to step down. So the black people are showing you who the fucking boss is. You need to step down. You need to step down. Just saying. Y'all, we're going to backpedal just a little bit. So it's a lot. It's a lot, guys. It is a lot. But I'm just trying to just let y'all know what's going on in these YouTube streets, guys. I'm just trying to let y'all know. Because they are living their best life without him. Right. Because they want the lifestyle. There would not even be a custody case if Martell had not sued. Melanie for full custody. The court should allow Mel's kids to be on social media just like his outside baby is on social media. Right, Renee? Right. Regarding the man not letting go is because the men are on a power control tip. Okay, Renee Bass. Mel is no longer on TV. She shouldn't be allowed to post her kids like everyone else. Right. I am sick, Martell. I read somewhere someone said if you was them, he would come up with missing, period. Correct. You said Martell is going to get supervised visits, Linda? Well, he needs something. He needs something. Like DDG, him and Holly Baby went to court yesterday or today. He's going to get to see him every other weekend. He's also going to get to see him from 9 to 6 in the morning, 2 or 3 days a week, but it's under supervision, guys. Everything is under supervision because this is what he does, y'all. This is what he does. So when he gets the baby, it has to be under supervision. Then the mama came too, right, to court. They told her to go out in the hallway because she's a witness. She couldn't be in there with him. So this is what you get, guys. This is what you get. This is exactly what you get. Now, guys, would it be safe to say Michelle is joining Roa? Because look at this. So, would it be safe to say K. Michelle is joining Roa? Okay, then K. Michelle spotted out with the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta and reposts that she's joining the cast. So this is, y'all know this is Portia, this is K. Michelle, and this is Kelly. I forgot who this lady is, but I've seen her in Love and Hip Hop. So she is going to be joining Roa. They said Kenya Moore won't be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta next season. K. Michelle and Pinky Cole set to join allegedly. So I don't think Kenya's too happy about that. She thought she was going to get invited back, but she didn't. So we're going to follow that to see what happened with that, guys. We're going to follow it to see what happened. Because she's not being asked to come back. What do y'all think about that? Let me know what y'all think. All right, moving on over here to Mel, guys. Let's move on over here to Mel and Obia. Obia and Mel will be in the building on Saturday. So let's take a look.
School's back in session, and your favorite chemist will be in the building this Saturday with 7th Avenue Beauty. We're going to be releasing new products, live demonstrations, answering all your questions. Join us. And which products are you going to be stocking up on? School's back in session, and your favorite chemist will be in the building this Saturday with 7th Avenue Beauty. We're going to be releasing new products, live demonstrations, answering all your questions. Join us. And which products are you going to be stocking up on?
All
School's
right.
back in session.
Listen up. I am your teacher, Melody Cherie, for the 7th Avenue School of Beauty. And let me tell you one thing I don't play about is tardiness. So don't you be tardy. You better get over there and register for our Back to School Mega Live, August 23rd. Click the link below.
Miss Deborah, can you believe we back in school again?
Wow, I cannot believe something It's over already over. Let's remember, we gotta clean up before we cover up. That's right, Miss Deborah. That's right. Mm-hmm. Oh, Dr. Hodges.
What are y'all doing?
What are you doing?
Y'all might as well call me Mrs. Santa, because one thing I'm going to make sure of at the SAB School of Beauty is that y'all got scrubs, butter, oil, lip primers, cleansers, moisturizers, toners, lip oils, all of that. Okay? Got all of that. Now move on out the way. I need you to join in and register right now for our August 23rd Back to School Mega Live. I'm talking about deals, giveaways, new product drops, and so much more. See you there.
And this is Miss Van's new book called Tank Plays Basketball. You can get it on Amazon. Chronicles of a Grandmother, Volume 4, Tank Plays Basketball. So you can get this over there on Amazon, guys. This is Volume 4, Tank Plays Baseball. So y'all can pick this up from Miss Van. You know, that will very well be appreciated, guys.
I can't wait. Okay, it's gonna be hit. Yeah, all of them problems. Yeah.
No. Hey. Jason, no weapons, no lip stealing lip problems. No weapons. No weapons at all. And no stealing lip promise this year, please. No weapons. And no stealing lip promise. Yes. And get your butt back there and act right this year. I knew you had something. Yes. And I need you to join in and register right now for our August 23rd Back to School Mega Live. I'm talking about deals, giveaways, new product drops, and so much more. See you there.
Okay, so all right, guys. So that is Melanie's live for 7th Avenue Beauty. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you guys are going to be on the live this Saturday to support Melanie's live. Let me know if you're going to be on there this Saturday to support Melanie Cherie's live. And we got one more clip here, guys. We're not gonna have another clip, but one of the new items on the list is the soap, and it looks like she has a lavender body soap. She's gonna have the lavender body soap, guys. So if we can get over there and support Miss Melanie Cherie, I will very much appreciate it. We just have to get over there and to support her. So let me know in the chat, guys, if you guys are going to be going over there to support Melanie Cherie's live Saturday. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. All right, guys. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna be moving on here. Okay. We're gonna move over here to Kelly, guys. Kelly Farrell accused of stealing business loans, cash, and abusing stepdaughter, says ex-husband. So let's get to see what Kelly's husband is saying, guys. Let's see what Kelly husband said. I heard Melanie has tank tops. She has tank tops? Okay. I will be there Saturday. You said I thought so until today I heard K. Michelle storm off an event. Okay, Deborah. Michelle Obama made us shop at Target originally, but now what has taken place, we ain't checking for Target. Okay, you right about that. My degree is real. Regarding the man not letting go is because the men are on a power/control trip. Y'all, it's sad to see, when you're trying to move on and find yourself, who you are as a person without your other half, your husband or your boyfriend, and you can drag to court. It's real. It's just distasteful. We as women, and I'm proud of this generation. They ain't put up with no man crap. If you do something to them, they gone. They're not gonna put on. They not trying to let shit work out. Talking about for their kids and all that. They giving you the deuces, baby. They giving you the deuces. Just like with these jobs. If the job is doing some shit to them, they will walk the fuck off of them. This new generation we have here, they better watch out for them because these YNs ain't playing. They don't give a shit about nothing. The job talking crazy, they walking the fuck off. Okay? And I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing, but they just not putting up with nobody's shit. The KKK who tried to go in the black neighborhood and intimidate them, the YNs had them going back on the stretcher in body bags. They not playing. So while these people on here saying the black and brown people are next, bitch, we always ready. Okay? We ready because we always are the target. So just like the YNs told y'all come over here playing with us, you're going out in a body bag. Your family gonna need to make a funeral arrangements. We not playing with y'all. So leave us alone. Let us sit over here, drink our water and our tea and our coffee and mind our business. Y'all want to get out there and march? Go ahead. We're not doing it no more. We are not our ancestors. How many times we got to say it? We are not our fucking ancestors. Because y'all come over here with that bullshit, baby. Y'all think y'all going to put us back in slavery, baby? We'd rather die than to be back in slavery. Just saying. Just saying. We'd rather die. We're not going to do it. So let's take a look at this clip, guys, with Kelly and her husband. Her husband is saying that that she stole things. So let's take a look.
Location. I got approved. By this time, Kelly had left. When we got into it, she ended up moving out. When she moved out, the money hit the account, I think like March 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Kelly went on a trip. Well, she just started spending. This
is the Tasha K live that Kelly Farrell husband is doing. If y'all know Kelly is, go watch Love and Roa, Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was on there last season. So if y'all don't know her, go over there and watch it. You're gonna learn a lot about Miss Kelly. But I've always been on the fence with Kelly. Some just ain't right with her. So I'm not saying what her husband's saying is true or false. We all have our own opinions over here. So we're critical thinkers. But we're gonna listen to what he got to say. He's doing an interview with Tasha K. And all things are alleged over here on this channel.
Been crazy. And I always been over the funds and everything. That's been me since day one. Mm-hmm. My business manager calls me and tells me that what is Kelly's doing? Like I said, it was around March 1st. Kelly spent like $30-some thousand on her birthday. Just splurging, going crazy.
Her birthday?
Yes. And it was actually out here in Tulum. So when he told me that, I'm looking, I logged in.
That's another thing. That's why I don't want no account with my husband or mate, because whatever money I make, I want to be able to spend it how freely I want to. I don't need you checking for my pocket, sir. That's all I'm saying.
And look into the account, and she really did. This was business money. It was earmarked for.
That can get your ass locked up.
That's what I'm trying to say. So the money was earmarked to open 2 locations. That's what we applied for, right?
Okay, but you were always over the money the entire marriage.
Yes, since day.
So now she's living on her own.
Yes.
Managing money.
Yes. Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah. So she got access to the account. This business account was an account that I opened that was in my name, but I added her as a signer, when we started the restaurant.
Oh, shit.
You know, she swiping the card, spending all this crazy money. And the business manager were like, man, we probably just need to move the money, you know, because we don't want y'all have to go into y'all regular funds to finish these locations. I moved the funds over to my other business account. So when she got wind of it, her and her attorney took me to court, to civil court, to return the funds.
The business funds?
Yes.
And did she win?
She won. We applied for a loan. Well, I applied for the loan, and it was for $420,000.
To open up the second?
To open up both two new locations.
Two new locations.
I got approved. By this time, Kelly had left. When we got into it, she ended up moving out. When she moved out, you know, the money hit the account, I think like March 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Kelly went on a trip. Well, she just started spending crazy. And I always been over the funds and everything. That's been me since day one. My business manager calls me and tells me that, what is Kelly's doing? Like I said, it was around March 1st. Kelly spent like $30-some thousand on her birthday. Just splurging, going crazy.
On her birthday?
Yes. And it was actually out here in Tulum. So when he told me that, I'm looking, I logged in, looking to the account, and she really did. This was business money. It was earmarked for.
That can get your ass locked up.
That's what I'm trying to say. So the money was earmarked to open two locations. That's what we applied for, right?
Okay, but you were always over the money the entire marriage.
Yes, since day
So
one.
now she's living on her own.
Yes.
Managing money.
Yes. Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah. So she got access to the account. This business account was an account that I opened. That was in my name. But I added her as a signer, you know, when we started the restaurant.
Oh, shit.
You know, she's swiping the card, spending all this crazy money. And the business manager were like, man, we probably just need to move the money, you know, because we don't want y'all have to go into y'all regular funds to finish these locations. I moved the funds over to my other business account. So when she got wind of it, her and her attorney took me to court, to civil court, to return the funds.
The business funds?
Yes.
And did she win?
She won. We applied for a loan. Well, I applied for the loan. And it was for $420,000.
To open up the second?
To open up both two new locations.
Two new locations.
I got approved. By this time, Kelly had left. When we got into it, she ended up moving out. When she moved out, you know, the money hit the account, I think like March 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Kelly went on a trip. Well, she just started spending crazy. And I always been over the funds and everything. That's been me since day one. My business manager calls me and tells me that, what is Kelly's doing? Like I said, it was around March 1st. Kelly spent like $30-some thousand on her birthday. Just splurging, going crazy.
On her birthday?
Yes. And it was actually out here in Tulum. So when he told me that, I'm looking, I logged in, looking to the account, and she really did. This was business money. It was earmarked for.
That can get your ass locked up.
That's what I'm trying to say. So the money was earmarked to open two locations. That's what we applied for, right?
Okay, but you were always over the money the entire marriage.
Yes, since day
So
one.
now she's living on her own.
Yes.
Managing money.
Yes. Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah. So she got access to the account. This business account was an account that I opened. That was in my name. But I added her as a signer, you know, when we started the restaurant.
Oh, shit.
You know, she's swiping the card, spending all this crazy money. And the business manager were like, man, we probably just need to move the money, you know, because we don't want y'all have to go into y'all regular funds to finish these locations. I moved the funds over to my other business account. So when she got wind of it, her and her attorney took me to court, to civil court, to return the funds.
The business funds?
Yes.
And did she win?
She won. We applied for a loan. Well, I applied for the loan. And it was for $400,000.
Stop sharing, guys. All right, guys. So do y'all think that this is, y'all believe what he's saying? Y'all said Roa has started filming. They said drama has already broke out allegedly. Okay. 51 likes and 29 in the chat. Thank you. Okay, guys, so how do y'all feel about this? Do y'all believe what he's saying? Y'all believe any of this? Y'all believe any of this? Let me know in the chat. If y'all believe any of what's going on, guys, let me know. Do y'all believe Kelly's husband? Let me know if y'all believe Kelly's husband. You know, I'm 50-50, guys. I'm 50-50. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm 50-50. I'm just being honest. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'm 50-50. But I would have to hear some more of it. I would have to hear some more of it to be 100%. I would have to hear some more of it. But I do want to get a little bit into Martell. Guys, I done washed my hair. I took my braids down, so my hair all over my head. I'm right now have the 7th Avenue Beauty cream sitting in it. That you know, if you wash it, and then you put the cream in there, and then after you wash that out, you put the leave-in conditioner in from Melanie Cherie. So right now, my hair is all over my head, and I have that that cream. What is it called? It's in a little orange container. I have that set in my head. It makes your hair real soft and everything. So I have that set in my head right now. I do not know what to believe because we really don't know him. Right. I just don't know. I don't care for Kelly. She seems shady, but I don't know him either. Right, Deborah. Thank you, my tea sipper. Thank you. So, you know, that's why I say I'm 50-50. I don't know whether to believe Kelly or him, but I got to get to the gist of why was a divorce. Now, he said Kelly wanted to spend $30,000 on her birthday, okay? Now, okay, I think when you are a married couple and you have accounts right, y'all should have y'all, if you got a business, have a business account, right? You pay yourself off the business account. Then you have a husband and wife account to pay your bills out of, right? Then you have your own 2 separate accounts to put in your accounts to do whatever you want to do with that money. But I don't think the business account should be touched and the account meant for your bills. Okay, so y'all should have a total of the business account, the bills account, and y'all have your 2 each own individual accounts. Y'all have a total of 4 accounts. Okay. Let me know if you agree with that. Because he said that Kelly went in the account and spent $30,000 and splurged on her birthday. Now, if I want to pay myself from the business and it's coming on my own account, I have no problem with that. But I understand where he's coming from. He's talking about the business account. So have y'all always took your money out the business account to pay for whatever y'all wanted to pay? That's my question. Just asking. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Guys, it's and I'm going to move on. It's 2,000 new cases of HIV in Atlanta. And this one girl said it's her. She got HIV from Atlanta. Just listen to this.
Atlanta alone have reported 20,000 HIV cases. I don't know how many times I can say this, but I'm going to say it every day if I have to. You need to keep your legs closed.
Look, see, a lot of women, they do this when they go out of town. They go there, meet some guys, and have sex with them. And she telling y'all need to keep your legs closed. But see, I ain't that girl, baby. No way. Hell no. I've been with the same man for 23 years. Never cheated, never strayed. So if I get some, I know where it's coming from.
I don't know what the hell is going on, but sex is not one of them things that you need to be doing. It's not worth dying for. And I don't care how good the medication is now. I don't care that it is now not a automatic death sentence like that as it used to be. I don't care. Keep your legs closed. 20,000 cases in the last 8 months in Atlanta. Is it worth? I wish I would even go visit down there. It is not going to happen. And unfortunately, I know some people that have contracted it. To be truthfully honest with you, all of them happen to be men. It's not worth your life. Protect yourself. Leave it alone. Go get tested together. Know your status. Take PrEP.
Yo, okay. So this is the thing that I'm confused about the whole thing, because again, I've never been so blessed and privileged to be called lame. One of the reasons why they call me lame is because I've been married for 21 years, don't cheat, don't have a broken up household, daughter is in a great space. And I use myself as an example because we don't have a whole lot. I recently, and I told y'all this on a Millionaire Morning Show and on a couple other videos, where I recently actually up my insurance policy, where they send a doctor in to do a full panel on you, as well as an EKG and all of these things, in order to test you to make sure that you're good. And obviously it all came back. I showed my results online, but it wasn't something that I wasn't expecting to see. I wasn't expecting to see anything because I live a clean life. And when you live a clean life, you don't have to worry about the same things that everybody else have to worry about. And nobody is using a condom. Nobody is using a rubber. When we were coming up and we seen Magic Johnson announce it, it was like a wake-up call, a reality check. Now people don't even care, and they just going raw, and they don't even trip about it. And it's disproportionately affecting the Black community. So you ain't got to blame this one on nobody else. You can hold this L, Black culture.
In the last 8 months, Atlanta alone have reported 20,000 HIV cases. I don't know how many times I can say this, but I'm going to say it every day if I have to. You need to keep your legs closed. I don't know what the hell is going on, but sex is not one of them things that you need to be doing. It's not worth dying for. And I don't care how good the medication is now. I don't care that it is now not a automatic death sentence like that as it used to be. I don't care. Keep your legs closed. 20,000 cases in the last 8 months in Atlanta. Is it worth? I wish I would even go visit down there. It is not going to happen. And unfortunately, I know some people that have contracted it. To be truthfully honest with you, all of them happen to be men. It's not worth your life. Protect yourself. Leave it alone. Go get tested together. Know your status. Take PrEP.
Yo, okay. So this is the thing that I'm confused about the whole thing, because again, I've never been so blessed and privileged to be called lame. One of the reasons why they call me lame is because I've been married for 21 years.
How do y'all feel about the results over there in Atlanta? How do y'all feel about that? 3C. Who really triggered you, Deborah? You said 2 deals like mine. What 2 deals? Y'all, can we please get those likes up, please, and thank you, please. And if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. We're trying to grow over here. So please make sure you're liking the video, sharing the video. Strong MAGA supporter, he really triggers me. Y'all, if y'all know anybody, just let them know it's not safe out here, guys, to let somebody have intercourse with you without protection. Like I said, I'm trying to get my doctor to let me get prep for myself. Even though I don't do nothing, I don't know what the other gender doing. And I hate when people say, well, I'm married and my husband goes to work. You don't know what the fuck your husband doing when he do out these doors. You don't know where the fuck he going. He can say he going to work. Did you go there and check and make sure his car was in the parking lot? You don't know what the fuck nobody doing. I put on my channel here a lot of married women who have contracted HIV from their husband. So their husband outside. The husband's out here community deep. So I encourage people to take their prep because you don't know what nobody doing. But I have my charts on my phone. My charts are on my phone. And I get tested. I haven't been with nobody in over 23, 24 years, but my husband. So all I'm saying, guys, I agree on that. Kelly came on the show big balling and owing money she dropped, but in up to Shamia, suddenly she managed to open the second Waffle House. Yes, she sure did. She opened that second Waffle House. But he's trying to say she was taking money out the joint account, guys. So we're going to see what they say, what happens. Guys, now, I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We have a women's shelter called Sojourner Truth. And to this day, I was trying to look up information on her. So Sojourner Truth is a woman batter shelter. And this is the story of her. She's something like Harriet Tubman, guys, but her name is Sojourner Truth. So let me know what y'all think about this. This young lady, she was just somewhat like Harriet Tubman, but her name is Sojourner Truth. We do have a women's shelter here named after her. And this is one of the slaves.
Unwritten truth. Her name was Sojourner Truth. Born into slavery in 1797, but destined to become a voice America could never silence. She wasn't taught to read or write, but when she spoke, her words cut sharper than any book. After escaping bondage, she didn't hide. She stood on stages across the nation, a towering Black woman who looked America in the eye and told the truth. She spoke against slavery, she preached about freedom, and she demanded that women, especially Black women, be seen as equals. In 1851, at a women's convention in Ohio, she asked the question that still echoes today, "Ain't I a woman?" She told the crowd, "I've plowed, I've planted, I've bared children, and I've endured the lash. If strength defines a man, what makes me less? If intelligence defines a citizen, why am I excluded?" Her words exposed the hypocrisy of a nation built on liberty while denying it to women and to Black people. But here's what history doesn't say loud enough. Sojourner Truth didn't just fight for abolition. She didn't just fight for women. She fought for the recognition of Black womanhood itself. Because in a world that demanded silence, she stood unshaken and made sure the truth had a voice. This is the unwritten truth. Her fight wasn't just about yesterday. It's about every Black woman still demanding to be seen today.
Visit blackknowledge.com and download the Black Knowledge app today. Available now on the Apple App Store and Google Play.
All right, guys, what do y'all think about Sojourner Truth? What do y'all think about her? What do y'all think? You said, yeah, I seen that write up yesterday about Atlanta. Yes, baby, Atlanta. They said it's full of HIV, y'all. And it's not like Tamar Braxton was the first woman that I know. Let me know if I'm wrong. That came out and said she take PrEP. That she take PrEP because you don't know what these men are doing, and it's true. You don't know. You know, like I said, I am married, but hey, I don't know what he do when he leave out of this door. Time he going to work. Just people in the butt. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. People can say they going anywhere. Perfect example, my cousin. She's married. She got married to her husband when they was 20 years old. He worked for Harley Davidson, and he was cheating on her. And she didn't know that something was going on until she was in the grocery store one day and she seen his friend. She said, how such and such doing with, how y'all doing with him being off of work? Because y'all know our plant is closed down for 2 weeks and they'll let us know we got to come back. Not knowing to him that the husband is telling her that he's going to work, right? Every third shift, right? So she went back home. She didn't say nothing, but she played along with the dude. Oh yeah, we having a good time since he don't have to go to work third shift. But he was get up every morning and say every night and say he got to go to work because he worked third shift, right? So when he did that, right, she decided to, when he left, she went up there to his job with no cars in the parking lot. He forgot he had his location on. She tracked him. He had been getting up every night to go to work at 11 o'clock to Harley. But the friend had told her that they plant was off for 2 weeks. But he would get up every night like he could go to work third shift. Once he left, she went up there to his job and seen he wasn't there. Then she hit his location. She found him. He was at a house. And it was another woman's house. Now take in mind, if she would have never seen his friend in the grocery store and said that the plant was laid off for 2 weeks, she would have never knew that he pretending every morning, getting up time of heat and getting up at 11 o'clock when we got to go to work. She would have never knew that while he getting up at 11 o'clock, said he going to work, but in reality, he going over there to the other woman's house and staying there all spending the night with the woman. Because remember, he's supposed to be at work third shift, but spending the night with the woman and coming home like at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, like he didn't work the fucking full 8-hour job. Baby, these men are something serious, baby. And now Dr. Tamar, what do you need PrEP for? You're a married woman. Yes, I'm a married woman. How the fuck I know what he doing when he leave out of there? I don't know. I would never tell nobody that. Like my cousin, she been married to this man since she was 20 years old. So how do you know when he leave out this door and say he going to work or wherever he going there? Just keeping it real with you. I would never get up here and say, "Oh, I know my husband ain't doing that." I don't know what the fuck he do when he leave out of there. Men could have another cell phone in their fucking car, for all you know. Just saying, guys. Just saying. You said Atlanta's buck wild. Degree says NYC has higher numbers too for HIV. I love seeing reports about people internationally spreading AIDS. I try to bring that on my channel. We have a good time over here on my channel, but also I know a lot of people don't watch. They don't watch a lot of the news and things like that. So I like to also give information out as well. Let's move over to here. Let's move over here to about the ex-boyfriend who unalived who tried to unalive his ex, guys. Let's move over to here. And that's why I say, guys, sometimes a restraining order is not worth the printing and the paper that it's on. Not worth it. Because people will still get at you. Now, this young lady, right, guys, she honestly told the man the truth. She wanted to break it off. She wanted to be with her. Now, you know how some people send their boyfriend nude pictures of and stuff like that, for their eyes only. So when she told this man she didn't want to be with him no more, he went and started posting, printing out papers of the nude stuff that she sent him, putting it all on her yarn, coming up to her job and everything, guys. Listen to this, guys. Just listen to this. Be careful of the people that you dealing with. Make sure if you're a single woman, you're going on a date, and you think this might be going somewhere, ask the hard question. How many kids you got? Have you ever been convicted of DV before? Do you pay your child support? Have you ever hit a woman? What is your 5-year goal? 10-year goal? These are the hard questions. Have you been tested for sexually transmitted disease? Do you got my chart on your phone? And if they get intimidated by you asking that ain't the man for you. Because people will be able to answer those questions. Just saying. It's hard out here. It's a mess. Listen to this.
After meeting on a dating app, Joni from Washington, D.C. started seeing 31-year-old Navarre Mills from Prince George's County, Maryland, and everything was good in the beginning. But over the next 6 months, Navarre started behaving abusively toward Joni, causing her to break off the relationship. To say Navarre took this breakup badly is an understatement. He called her day and night from different phone numbers and showed up at her work, creating a scene. When Joni refused to engage with him, Navarre printed hundreds of copies of spicy pictures Joni had sent him during the course of their relationship, and he posted them all over her neighborhood and blanketed the front yard of Joni's home with the photos, humiliating her among her neighbors. Then he established a fake Instagram page to post the same explicit pictures of Joni. Navarre would drive his white BMW to her house in the middle of the night and film into her bedroom window. It was seriously creepy. At one point, Joni agreed to meet with Navarre to ask him nicely to back off. The meeting immediately became heated, and Navarre put a gun to her head and threatened her. Fortunately, no one was hurt. Joni went to the police to obtain a protection order, and Navarre sent her a text message the next day saying, "On God, I'm shooting your house up after fair warning. Promise you somebody gonna die." And then on 3 separate occasions, Navarre drove past Joni's house where he fired shots with a handgun through the bedroom window of her house. The shootings were followed by an email from Navarre saying he would leave her alone and give her $500 if she would just allow him to have sex with her and give her oral one more time. To her credit, Joni did not accept this generous offer. This was followed by a text message from Navarre. "I hope you sleep tight, bitch. Let's see you F when you're dead." Metropolitan Police Department enlisted the help of the FBI, who executed a search warrant of Navarre's home in Maryland and recovered digital evidence and the .40 caliber pistol used in the drive-by shootings. And during the course of that investigation, the FBI learned about a second woman named Sarah that Navarre was dating at the same time, who also broke it off and was suffering very similar abuse and relentless cyberstalking. With 2 victims identified, the FBI arrested Navarre on federal cyberstalking, interstate domestic violence, and firearms charges. He went to trial, and both women testified about the nightmare they endured. And the FBI agent also testified about the forensic, ballistic, and digital evidence they had gathered during the investigation. And the jury found Navarre guilty on all counts. He's currently awaiting sentencing, and it's anybody's guess what the judge will give him. What do you think a fair sentence will be for Navarre? Let me know in the comments, and then have a great day, and be cool.
So, guys, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about these about these men when you try to leave them? They don't want it. I've seen reports about people intentionally spreading. Yes, they're intentionally spreading HIV. They said they got pills for it, and it's just like you getting a regular sexually transmitted disease. You take pill for it. But they got it all wrong. You got to be on these pills for the rest of your life if you catch HIV. It don't make no sense, guys. It doesn't make a bit of sense here. That the rate is high, and they said it's among our black men and women who are spreading it, guys. If you don't know nobody and your hot pocket is that hot, at least put on a condom, 2 if you got to. Take the prep. Take the prep. I think every single woman should, even married women should take prep, because you don't know what your husband doing. You don't know what your boyfriend doing. So to protect yourself from getting HIV, you should get your ass on prep. I told you, I'm looking into it already. I'm just saying, y'all know I keep it 100 with y'all. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm looking into it myself to see if I can get it. Just because somebody got a husband, you don't know what the fuck your husband doing out there in the streets. I just explained to y'all how my cousin found out her husband was cheating on her. So we need to take something to protect ourselves. My daughter just got her last dose of the shot to prevent her from easily getting diseases. Every teenager person or teenage boy or girl needs to get it. It's a shot that they get. It's for PHV? Yes. So she's got her last dose. So it ain't no joke out here, y'all. It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, y'all. Y'all need to get yourself in order. And then look at this. When you try to break up with somebody, look what they do. Look what they do to you. If I sent you something in confidence, why would you go ahead and send it out to everybody? Just think about that. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Also, another good some commentary I want to bring to y'all is about Puff Daddy. A video has resurfaced of P. Diddy explaining the secret truth about Biggie's unaliving. He forgot he put this video out. So I want to share with y'all about when Biggie was unalive and taken from us. What happened? Biggie said P. Diddy is also writing a book, right? He's writing a book too. Like his baby mama was doing before she was unfortunately unalived or got sick or whatever they calling it. But he's writing a book too. And he's telling you, and he said he never told nobody this before. He said he's never told nobody this before, guys. Never told before. So y'all get some exclusive tea. Never told before by Sean P. Diddy.
Something that I've never told anybody. This is a secret, something that, will probably be in my book, but I'm telling y'all right now, the day that Biggie was killed, he wasn't supposed to be in LA. That morning, I got a call from Biggie, and I've never told anybody it's in an interview or anything. I got a call from Biggie, and Biggie said, I don't want you to be mad at me, but I'm about to jerk you up. And I'm like, pause. I'm about to go left on something. That's a better word.
I thought I was thinking something else.
And I'm like, what you talking about? I would always be on him about we young, black entrepreneurs, businessmen. We have to be on time. We have to be prompt. He said he was supposed to go to London. He called me and said, I'm not going to London. He's like, I just finished my album. I want to hang out with you tonight. There's a party tonight. I want to celebrate with you. I'm like, come on, Big, get on the plane. You have to go get on the plane. He was like, I'll go tomorrow. Just tell him I'm sick. Please, please, please. We haven't hung out in a long time. Can we just all hang out together? Just the whole crew, Bad Boy, Junior Mafia. Let's just go celebrate this album. It's like some of my best work. We made it through all of this bullshit. Please. I said, yes. All right, we'll hang out. It's a call that I always remember. Not for the fact it wasn't a way that I could talk him out of it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't run Biggie. He was his own man at the end of the day, and he just wasn't gonna go. So it was just the call just plays over and over in my head. I'm like, what if he would have just got on the plane? So that's something that y'all didn't know. So, you know, some things are just meant to be for reasons that are beyond and above us. Breaking news, something that I've never told anybody. This is a secret, something that, you know, will probably be in my book, but I'm telling y'all right now. The day that Biggie was killed, he wasn't supposed to be in LA. That morning, I got a call from Biggie. I've never told anybody it's in an interview or anything. I got a call from Biggie, and Biggie said, yeah, I don't want you to be mad at me, but I'm about to jerk you up. And I'm like, pause. I mean, I'm about to go left on something. That's a better word. And I'm like, what you talking about? You know, I would always be on him about, like, you know, we young, black entrepreneurs, businessmen, we have to be on time. We have to be prompt. He said he was supposed to go to London. He called me and said, I'm not going to London. He's like, I just finished my album. I want to hang out with you tonight. There's a party tonight. I want to celebrate with you. I'm like, come on, big, get on the plane. You have to go get on the plane. He was like, I'll go tomorrow. Just tell him I'm sick. Please, please, please. You know, we haven't hung out in a long time. Can we just all hang out together? Just the whole crew, Bad Boy, Junior Mafia. Let's just go celebrate this album. It's like some of my best work. We made it through all of this bullshit. Please. I said, yes. All right, we'll hang out. You know, it's a call that I always remember. Not for the fact it wasn't me. Wasn't a way that I could talk him out of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't run Biggie. He was his own man at the end of the day, and he just wasn't gonna go. So it was just the call just plays over and over in my head. I'm like, what if he would have just got on the plane? So that's something that y'all didn't know. So, you know, some things are just meant to be for reasons that are beyond and above us. Breaking news.
So what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this? 57 likes, 32 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. But see, I heard the story that Biggie had broke his leg and he wasn't supposed to be out in the East Coast, I think. And because he had, you know, was planning on leaving Bad Boy Records. And P. Diddy knew that. And so he had been beefing with Tupac and everything. So he wasn't supposed to be in LA or anything like that. From what I heard, P. Diddy told him he had to go because he had to do promotion, you know, about the new album. So they said he was limping and everything when he came to do, you know, the promotion for his album, you know, sign stuff and different things like that. He wasn't supposed to be in LA at all. So he kind of, well, I don't know, I wasn't there, but what I heard that he wasn't supposed to be there because, you know, he was having problems with Tupac. So if he came there, you know, things could possibly happen to him. But Sean Diddy Combs wanted him to come there. Now, y'all know all these record producers, they have policies on their artists. Some are for millions of dollars. Like Tina Turner, she had a policy on her legs because she used her legs a lot when she was dancing and stuff. She had a policy taken out on her legs. You know, because she danced a lot and used her legs. She had a policy on her legs in case she broke her leg or anything, that she would get paid for it. So the record labels, them have to protect their investment. So all of their people that they're assigned to, they got life insurance policies on all of their artists in case something happened to them. They invested all this money into them, so if something happened to them, they got to get paid. So I don't know if y'all didn't know that, but I'm letting you know, every person that's under a record label will have a life insurance policy on them that they have to sign off on in case something happened to them. And this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. So let me know. All right, you have a blessed night, Linda. Thank you so much. We're going to get into one more history fact, guys, and we're going to call it a night here. One more history fact here. We're going to get into one more here. Okay, we're going to get into one more Black history fact. We'll get into one more.
I am George Stinney Jr., a solemn reminder of my unfinished life and the injustice I endured. My life was cut short as the youngest person ever to be executed in the United States, and my death was a cruel and unjust mark on history. I was 14 years old when the state of South Carolina strapped me into the electric chair and scorched me from the inside out. They said I killed 2 white girls, but I didn't. Because back then, in 1944, Black children weren't seen as children. We were seen as animals and disposable. They took me from my family. I was dragged out of my family's house while my parents were away. They said I confessed, but I didn't. I was alone, with no support, no parents, no food and water. I was scared and face to face with 2 white men in uniform who have lied on me. They were pressing me down, telling me I could go home if I just said what they wanted to hear. So I told them I found the girls. They put words in my mouth, twisted them into confessions I never made. I was manipulated and attacked by a system of white men who were anxious to see my life destroyed. They tried me in one day, a few hours, an all-white jury with no Black folks in the courtroom. They didn't call any witnesses for me. The trial was over before the sun even set. So they proceeded to sentence me to die in the electric chair, an execution designed for grown men, a machine of death they called justice. I was so small, the straps wouldn't stay. My head couldn't fit the leather mask. They stuffed a Bible under me like a booster seat, the same Bible I held tightly and prayed over when they led me to the chair. So when they flipped the switch, my eyes bled out, my skin sizzled, and the smoke spiraled from my head. And then I was gone. They killed me before I even had a chance to live, because white children were dead and a Black life had to pay. You want to know what justice in Jim Crow looked like? It looked like my feet dangling above the floor while the white man folding up the truth. It looked like a mother screaming while her child was being murdered. It took 70 years for them to clear my name, but I was already gone. I am George Stinney Jr., and for being Black, America decided I didn't deserve to live.
So they electrocuted this little boy, guys. They electrocuted him. Electrocuted him. I don't know why he's putting it out now, Deborah, but he is. So, guys, what do we think about? We're going to do a summary. What do y'all think about the people in my thumbnail? For one thing, Ralph, he's taking half of Drew money. He keep postponing the court dates. He wants to get more money out of Drew. Then he goes on the talk show and says he is one of the husbands of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So he's trying to get clout off of Drew as well. He did a goodbye song to Drew and everything. So why won't you be a man and go and leave the house and go find your apartment somewhere? So now that she's doing good with her music and everything, she's getting a lot of acting gigs. He want to tag along. And I was just baffled why they put husband of one of the Atlanta housewives. So that's how he's clout chasing off her name. And I think he had this plan all along when he met Drew, because Drew was a childhood star. I think so. I do. I do. Drew wants to be back with him because Drew said in an interview that he cheated on her multiple times. And she never left him. And that's why he continued to cheat on you, because you ain't going nowhere. Okay, we're going to put you over there with RASHEEDA, the RASHEEDA gang. So we got RASHEEDA, Jasmine, a Butterfly. We have Yandy. Who else we got? Letitia, Kimmy. We're going to put them right on over there in that group. They don't got a lick of sense. They just glad to call somebody a husband. They don't care if they cheated on them or what. They just want somebody to call their husband. So all of them are grouped together. But who I haven't been seeing is Sunny, her and Moses. So I guess they throwing each other time. She's not on TikTok or Facebook a lot. So I guess they must be enjoying each other's company and making up for lost time. So I guess that's what's going on. But Drew wasn't what Ralph wasn't at Drew's premiere party tonight. He was 13 when it happened to him, Deborah. 13 years old. Yep. By electric chair, because two white girls had something that happened to them in the woods, and he found their body. He tried to call the police to help them, and by him doing that, they said he did it. But he finally, years later, he got exonerated for all of that. But it was too late. He was gone already. They had hung up from a tree. Yep. 13 years old. And I don't, like I say, I've been on the fence with Kelly, so I don't know if her husband's telling the truth or not. I don't know. I'm 50-50. I'm just 50-50 with the situation, so I don't know if they're telling the truth or not. But Ralph wants to hang on to Drew for clout. Martell, he doesn't want to move on because he thinks Mel is coming back to him. He don't know, I don't know why he don't get it through his head. Melanie done moved on. He the one that's stuck in the past. And I think the only reason that he would want to come back to Mel, but he could try to regulate some shit and try to be over the funds again and like he was. And that's why Melanie said, no more. Hell no. That's it. And the same thing with RASHEEDA and Kirk. If that's what y'all want to do with Jasmine, because they did say that Jasmine has a thing for RASHEEDA. So if you want somebody to be down there chomping on your hot pocket, that's your personal business. That's all I'm saying. So it's a lot, guys. It's a lot. But I do know Kurt and RASHEEDA better not open up their restaurant, because somebody could come over there and pow it up and endanger other, innocent people. So that got to stay closed down for a while. And, they would say it was over K, what Kai did. He emptied the clip, don't it? Emptied the clip. I think Drew and her husband at the time thought Ralph was like her father because they had the same birthday. It doesn't make sense to use, but I remember her saying it on the show or in an interview. Yep, Mel is gone, period. Yeah, I heard him say that too, Deborah. I heard him say that too. I did. It's just a shame these men won't let you cut loose from them. It's bad. You wanted the streets, I'm giving you the streets. So what the problem is? Shouldn't be no problem. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours, almost 3 hours. Okay, 2 hours and 51 minutes, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming over to my live. If you didn't hit the link, excuse me, the like button on your way in, hit it on your way out. Please make sure you're following the commercials, and please make sure that you're sharing the video so we can get more subscribers. Okay? All right, guys. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a blessed day. And good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night.